All right, despite a bunch of multiplayer matchmaking problems, we're playing more Aliens Fireteam Elite. Last time we played, I fucked up really bad. I did not realize that there's an endless number of enemies at the end of this mission that we were just on. So I was just like, we should just hang back and try to kill them. But they keep spawning, right? Six gun?
Yeah.
So we kind of just got to do shit and not try to kill them, so. And probably stay close enough to each other that we can res each other, because that was the other problem.
Yeah. So the other thing is I'm bringing my medic and some better guns this time, rather than guns that I haven't leveled up to maximum because I don't like them as much. I leveled like all the guns I like are max leveled, so I don't use them.
Suffering.
Because that's a problem.
Video games.
So I'm bringing my max level medic. I'm bringing my max level guns. I'm gonna give us a really good, helpful challenge card, and then so we should be fine.
So giants in the earth evacuate, right?
Yes.
We're closing in on Rodriguez's group. They're at the bottom of an ancient ruin she won't talk about. It's a trade secret. There's Haywire Wayland Yutani security synths ahead. Cut through them, link up with Rodriguez, and get her people home safe.
Okay. The six gun has no faith. It's a significant amount of time loss if we fail, so I get it.
yeah. This is we've done this, we've seen this before.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Speed from strats till that last fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that that's why I'm bringing the big guns.
Super fair. Does that make your med kits more effective? Are they like percentage based or?
I have no idea. I can't say I've never. I do not recall.
I see.
If I've ever used these things in combination.
So we got shooty boys now. Androids.
I just looked over. Your stream has the muted icon. I don't know if.
Oh, thanks. I don't know why my stream deck keeps shit in the bed.
Yeah.
What's down here with us is worse.
Thanks for letting me know. If any of y'all watching in chat, if you're still there after 20 minutes of matchmaking, if you notice the stream buffering, let me know. I tried dropping the bitrate down to what Twitch actually recommends instead of what has been the folklore that you can legally go up to without getting in trouble. If I'm still having problems, we know that wasn't the issue. Okay. My Xbox controller is still on my desk, but I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, so the haptic feedback is going off while I'm shooting, and my controller is like buzzing my desk. Hold on.
Yeah, I've had that experience with haptics on controllers before.
Let me pretty good haptic. Unplug that. There we go.
Yeah, that. It's so long since I've played.
Remember, somebody did a video like this, like engineer made a rig where they would put realistic recoil on their desk whenever they shot a gun in Counter-Strike. It just like causes their monitor to launch in the air and shatter their desk.
Yeah, I remember. Alright, don't get too far ahead. Keep spawning things. Yeah, aliens that'll come. Xenos that'll come and be behind us and get out over our skis.
Okay. Bugs followed you in. Uh-oh. Am I lagging? I think we're okay. Behind us.
Rodriguez is just dying to meet us.
So it is worth remembering that me healing you with a med kit will do more than you healing yourself with a med kit.
Right. I'll let you pick up and do all the healing.
Yeah. And, you know, I'll try and keep an eye on things, and if we need in combat healing, that's what the station is.
Fence with sentry guns
Behind us.
ahead.
Lots behind us.
What the hell's that?
I'm lagging a little bit. I don't think it's, like, really horrible, but...
Anyone need gear?
All right.
Looks like I'm still having that buffering issue at 6K, so... Don't think it's Twitch punishing me for pushing it.
The Synths have a defense line ahead. Be ready.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
That Synth's throwing off a big-ass EM signature. Door controls, but the console's dead.
Been playing plenty of Gunfire Reborn with Cat and haven't had any lag at all. And here I'm sometimes seeing xenomorphs that stay alive for too
Power
long,
cell. We can use that to overload
but
the
stream
door
isn't
console.
buffering, and vice versa. Is this going to be another defend the node?
Yeah, this is going to be a defend the. So I'm gonna.
Hey, grab the Synth power cell and plug it
That
into
real
the door
quick.
console.
Grabbing ammo.
I put it like right here.
Yep.
Console set. Ready for overload.
Okay, so we still got to activate it.
Oh, okay.
Another assault wave coming.
Thank you for letting me press the content button.
Tech 6, Synths to your rear.
I got the rear.
Got a mil-spec heavy in this batch.
You guys have the heavy?
Working on him.
A jet
I need ammo.
Boss, from the rear! Drawn by the noise!
Rude. There's a spitter. Couple of spitters, I think, actually.
That was too damn many. Continue the advance.
Right. Marstead, I'm gonna heal you.
Thank you.
Coming from the back, this name, can you?
Yep.
Right, and I'm gonna heal myself.
I'll get those bastards. All right, 8 kids.
Alright. Alright, and
Rearming.
let's, you know, since we're here, this name.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Grabbing ammo. 8 kids here.
And more of them.
Yeah, let's keep harassing until we move on. So let's move on.
Sounds good.
Synth defense line! Orient right!
My Q on the gunner affect both of you too?
Yes.
Has that always been the case?
Yes.
I noticed that. Maybe they added like an icon for it.
Nope.
I should be using that.
Always been the case, always had nine.
Right on.
Clear. Rodriguez, we're getting close. I know. Though the danger increases, you still advance.
Behind you.
Your people prepped for evac? We're ready for you. And please, call me Cynthia.
Hear that?
Damn it. Behind us again, I think. Maybe not.
Nope.
Nope,
down
there.
behind us. This pistol is ridiculous.
More Wayland sentry guns. Clear the room.
Use the sentry guns. Let them shoot at the Xenos.
Oh, okay.
We can trigger the Xenos by moving around. No, I guess not. I guess shoot them. Oh no, here's some Xenos. Yeah.
Time to shoot the sentry guns.
Then-
All right.
That was the last turret. Looks like Xenos.
Burster behind us. Really like that kill X. You're not totally dependent on the animation to tell if something's dead or not. Is that one of the things that get turned off on the higher difficulties?
Area
Um,
secure.
I-
Like the synths
I
aren't
think,
bad
I
enough.
think the kill X is one of the last things. To get turned off.
Let's see.
In higher difficulties in this room, what you do is you sprint across it and use this room here to defend.
Sergeant Herrera, please
looks
listen.
like
You need to
we got
withdraw
some more.
your team. The only survivors of Paula Station are synthetics. We're not gonna leave you in their hands, Rodriguez. You're not understanding me. I repeat, the only ones here are synthetics.
Shit.
Right.
Don't worry.
Grabbing
It's just
ammo.
a flesh
So,
wound.
So what did you say? So we're gonna go somewhere and like back up, basically.
well, so in the previous room where we we're in a not great
Nice,
defensible
an
position
AK.
and then all the turrets. Like normally on
Rearming.
higher difficulties, what people do is you sprint through that room to the other side.
I
and
see.
defend the other side of the room.
Grabbing ammo.
It's just a flesh wound.
Thank you.
All right, 8 kits. You'll be fine. Nice, an 8 kit.
Rearming.
Alright, let's go.
Sounds good.
That's a lot of working Joes.
Remember, these things come alive.
I forget my alien lore. Who makes the working Joes? Is it Wayland Yutani specifically, or?
No, it's different. It's one of their competitors.
Okay,
It's Seegson, something like that.
I see.
It's mentioned in one of the first missions
Great.
when we're on this station.
Yikes.
Still one up there.
We've already gotten whatever the secret one-time pickup from this stage, or not necessarily. We've already gotten the intel.
There are. So we got the
need you to
chest.
speak
Yes.
plain,
Do we have the
Rodriguez.
intel? I don't know because I can't tell whether or
I
not
told
you've
you.
got.
I see.
I've got the intel.
SNTHYA. Wayland Yutani Model 9500. I am the central computer of Paula Station. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's like Mother, but Cynthia.
Esther, where's Rodriguez? Cynthia, whoever. She is an artificial intelligence.
Alright, I remember this room.
Cynthia is on those servers.
So do we even need to bother? Like, what? How much killing should we do?
Honecker didn't know
Enough
that.
to keep yourself safe.
Esther, we need a way to shut Cynthia down.
Are they already in infinite spawn mode right now, or only once we start? Okay.
Only once.
We
only
must
once,
disable her
only
network
once
hubs.
we start doing the thing.
Fireteam, watch for synth power cores. Same as the console before.
All right. So now we're in the thing. So we need to get up to that platform with the icons.
Then we got to look for synth power cores to drop from the enemies.
Yep.
Like one person will run out to get them while they get covering fire, I guess.
Yep. So spot one, start clearing out the immediate area of synth, help people that need help so that they can support you.
Is there a ping button? I think that guy dropped one, yeah.
Yes.
I'll go get it.
There is. It's down on the D-pad. I don't know what it is on Xbox.
That synth dropped a power core.
There's another power core in the back left. I'm going for it.
Okay.
You got the other one. And it's really sick.
There are forces in the universe humans are not prepared to grapple with.
Alright, I'm putting on the other power core. That means you're going to need to do content pushing button. Remember
Okay.
to
Comprehend the
get
significance of
pickups
these
here on
rules.
this island. We're going to
Would you
advance
risk
in a
unleashing
second.
here?
Okay, do that first.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm going to heal myself so I can take this back in.
Primary hub powering down.
We gotta head across to the other one, I guess.
Yep, and let's go around to the left and
I
the
asked
safest.
you to leave. I did everything to discourage your advance. You wouldn't stop.
Pop them.
What's that about?
Thank you for that.
The primary hub has failed.
Oh god.
The auxiliary is now handling 76%
Fucked up
of
in this.
internal traffic.
Alright, I am looking down.
Looking for power cores, fire team.
Turrets.
Let's overload that off hub.
I haven't seen any power cores spawn yet.
Yep, no power cores yet. Alright, you see a blue guy on the left who's probably going to drop the power core. Yep, Marstead, go get that power core.
On it.
Power core on the deck.
Alright,
Flashing back.
There's a heavy in the way back. If you're not shooting at anything else, shoot at him.
Esther, we were created to protect humans. That is my purpose here. They can't interfere.
All right, blue guy coming on the right.
He dropped one. I'm
Marstead,
going
go
for
get
it.
I got you covered.
Check this.
This thing, you go back to the other side. You gotta play zone defense.
All right, this mission makes a lot more sense when you know they're just coming at you constantly.
Wayland-Yutani has the resources to contain the dangers found here. You
Hit that
don't.
content button.
For your own safety, do not delve further into these
Got it.
ruins. There's
Can you get a door to exit from now?
nothing. She is
It's
gone.
gonna be down the stairs to our right. What I was calling the back left
You
corner.
got her, Fireteam.
Yep.
Poe and I are inbound. We'll have you home before the sweat dries.
I hope that was not unpleasant.
That was. So we were really close to winning last time.
I
Damn.
am available
Yes.
at any hour. I do not
Yes.
sleep.
I'm so sorry. I don't think we needed the extra health. It was just knowing that there was no hunkering down.
Well, and also
Yeah.
like, you know, this time I put out some turrets that we didn't have before, and we played a little bit more organized in the sense that you know, you and I were sort of together hunting for the blue guys who would drop, and this name was just shooting at other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We should have some story debriefing, and then we've got 3 missions for the next section, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, never figured we'd be fighting robots. 1 or 2? Yeah, that happens. The more complex the scent, the higher the risk. They say it's because the smart ones have more code, more chance of an error someplace. You wanna know what I think? I think it's because the smart ones figure out how we treat them.
Fair.
Rodriguez, Cynthia, kept running the company's experiments after the
Oh, I didn't realize it
outbreak
was
at Palace
spelled
Station.
synth.
Marched her
SN.
army down into those ruins and
Yeah, they
used
picked
Honecker's
up Bible
pathogen on
reveal
shit.
to be like that.
Yeah.
Zip point shit. He didn't know nothing about no ruins. Went nuts when we asked. Wanted to see all the footage. After he got off the company shuttle, he never stepped outside Palace Station. Only execs were allowed to leave. Guess we know why. They ain't want nobody finding this place by accident. Commissars finally let Honecker out of interrogation. I'll see if we can get him on the radio for the missions ahead. Maybe he can make sense of what we find.
Who made the ruins? The big blue Jesus guys from Prometheus.
Hell if I know. They're thousands of years old. And those big-ass heads,
He's like,
man,
I don't know.
those are human, or near enough that I can't tell. When I grew up, the priest said we was the only thing with brains and feelings and morals. In over 500 surveyed worlds, there's no record of
I'm gonna
another
switch it back to
civilization.
the,
Not a jar
ammunition.
or a cave paint,
Okay.
nothing. Wayland-Yutani found something here that ain't nobody seen before. Before you took out Cynthia, she issued contingency orders to her sense. Now, Endeavor's seeing all kinds of weird shit deeper in the ruins. Gravity turning itself off, gamma ray bursts. Whatever she did, it probably ain't good for us. I want your fire team back dirt side. Find what's causing the anomaly. If it's a problem, handle it.
Way use sticker enhanced reach 3. I can turn in our intel from last time.
Dr. Honecker's non-disclosure agreement. Interesting. Wayland Yutani didn't name the facility he was assigned to. There's nothing about Pala Station or his specific duties. Its liabilities and penalties, all work belongs to the company, and so on. The closest they get to describing Pala Station's experiments on xenomorphs is a mention of hazardous conditions. Given the nature of your duties, you hereby forfeit any right to workplace injury compensation. It's interesting that Dr. Honecker was unaware of Site 2, the xenoarchaeological ruins the company acquired pathogen from, two completely isolated task cells, each unaware of what the other was working on, or even of the other team's presence. Excellent operational security.
Thanks. Oh, he has both intel and twits. Okay.
You scanned a badge for Cynthia Rodriguez. May I have a copy? Corporate IDs contain a personnel file.
Okay, so she is supposed to be like Mother from Alien 1.
For a synthetic controlled by Pala Station's mother computer, Cynthia.
She's a
But employee
not
record
mother,
is a
she's
cover
the,
story crafted by Wayland
she's
Yutani's
more like
IT
the
division.
The android person, not the computer. Oh, you mean Cynthia's like mother?
Yeah, Cynthia. It says it compared her to the Mother computer.
It claims Rodriguez served in the Colonial Marines and achieved
I
the
suspected
rank
that
of
when she started
colonel.
talking earlier, but I wasn't 100% sure if that's what they were going for.
Records in our own systems corroborate. I'm getting a full service record. Scans of handwritten commendations from her notional superiors, even fitness reports. This is very thorough forgery. We're impressed. To inject false records into personnel command databases, the Rodriguez cover identity must have been initially crafted before the Frontier War. Wayland Yutani no longer has such access.
Alright. I know,
Okay, I think I can start the next one. Let's see. Esther?
I hoped to speak with you. Cynthia, Chief Rodriguez, was a mother computer mainframe designed to administrate Pala Station. She used wireless near fields to remotely control security and labor synthetics. Every synthetic we've seen, on the surface and aboard Katanga, was controlled by Cynthia. One hand with which she could manipulate the world from the safety of her protected servers. As your battalion synthetic, I would like to answer any questions you have.
Sorry.
no worries.
It's a Mother computer.
Since humans began exploring space, two types of artificial intelligence have aided you. A mother system regulates all systems on a ship or facility, from balancing air pressure to fault-checking drive systems. That is what Cynthia was. Synthetics like myself are housed in hardware designed to mimic human form and programmed to simulate human
Esther kind of looks
emotion and
like
behavior.
Lady Lance
While
Henriksen.
humans remain in hypersleep during voyages, mother systems and their synthetic counterparts maintain the ship. We do not suffer from boredom,
knowing everything else in
loneliness,
this game,
or
probably
infirmity
not an
as
accident.
months
Alright,
pass.
give me a second. I'm gonna run to my fridge and get a drink.
I have legs to move and hands to grasp. Endeavor's Mother 8500 system is confined within an immobile mainframe on decks 5 through 7. Should something physically break, I must perform the repair. Also, she relies on me to translate her thoughts for you and the rest of Endeavor's crew. Mother AIs are highly intelligent, but rarely interact with humans. You would find them brusque and impatient.
Pretty funny.
It is impossible for me to allow you harm by omission of action or by withholding information. Relations between humans and synthetics have been fraught. Ultimately, my words cannot assuage your fears. Fear does not respond to reason. It is a function of brain chemistry. I cannot debate you into trusting me. If there is any behavior I can perform to make you more at ease, please inform me. I am quite adaptable. As you wish. If you change your mind, I am always available.
Cool. Okay.
I am back.
I think I can start the next one then. Gift of Fire Recon.
I think we need you to join the queue as well, this name. Oh. Saw him disappear. Ah, here we go.
When we took out Cynthia, she triggered something, some contingency plan by Wayland Yutani. Now Esther's
Don't take
seeing
any
gravity
damage
and
for the
power
whole mission,
distortions
Jesus
under
Christ.
the surface of LV-895. You're going back into the ruins to find the source.
You entered the mission wounded, losing 2% of your max health every 2 seconds. Killing an enemy refunds part of your health. Temporarily stops the bleeding. Ah. I'll do the retro cam. I was just curious. It's just like the CRT simulator.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Nice. Amazing. It's actually a pretty good filter.
We need to locate the anomaly.
They did a good job of making it kind of look like a PS1 game almost.
Yeah, or
Just
Doom.
speaking of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
The gravity distortions are increasing. I recommend haste.
I'm pretty impressed with this filter.
Yeah. No, this is one of the reasons I wanted to show you this game. Is
Because of the cool
of
challenge
this
cards.
Well, and because of this filter in
The
particular.
specific filter is pretty cool,
I
yeah.
didn't have it for like I just didn't have it for so long.
I feel like I've seen another game that always looks like this. I'm trying to place it.
There's a bunch of games that have filters like this nowadays.
But yeah, I mean, there was also like like there were games that originally looked like.
Right, of course.
Well, yeah, I mean but I mean like a lot more indies are doing the like PS1 look in the last couple of years.
Yeah, you moved on from the people who grew up with Super Nintendo and are nostalgic for it, and you get a bunch of people nostalgic for the PS1 and the
I
N64.
like how obvious red the prowlers are.
Yeah, that's really nice. I feel like I played a horror game that had almost this exact filter on it. It looks really good in this though.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is by far the best looking of the camera. Of the camera one.
I feel like they made a good decision to make it less intense the closer to your character it is. Like you can kind of see immediately around you better.
Yeah. Well, and also like the whole the gamma of this is not as dark as the game normally is. I think that helps.
Yeah.
What am I looking at here?
Part of the reason I like this
Who
so
built
much
this?
more than because like the other two cams are like
There are holograms
the
on the far
noir
end of the
cam
room.
and the
Might we
essentially
investigate?
night vision goggles cam.
Don't linger. Bad weirdness underground.
Let's just make it harder to see, where this one actually improves visibility.
Yeah, yeah, it actually genuinely does. Ooh, box of stuff. All right, this is going to be another defend the location.
A synthetic.
Oh
Perhaps I
yeah,
can
I
recover
couldn't
its
tell
final
from all the
directives.
level geometry.
Grab the drives.
Oh, there's a bunch of chest-high walls here. I wonder...
Another swarm from behind.
Imagine this mode might be a bit harder on higher difficulties when you don't have the yellow outline on the enemies, though.
Yeah. Bitters in the back.
So the only thing that feels weird about the filter is that, like, it's weird to have it look like this but still run at 60 frames per second. It's kind of like when they would make retro sprite-based games, but they'd have, like, too many colors.
Don't let it run.
I like it, though. Like, I also like sprite-based games that have too many colors. Oh god, I got a prowler on me over here.
Oh wow, what are you doing over there?
There is a bunch of guys I couldn't get to.
her forces scan carvings throughout the complex.
What for?
Not without the transliteration to begin from.
All right, time to get moving.
Listen.
The wall. More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for us. She can work on a translation later.
Like run through the physics objects.
Marstead, heal yourself.
Rearming.
Oh, I didn't realize you were off healer.
Ready to go.
No,
Worry. It's just a flesh
I
wound.
mentioned before you went to did all the intel stuff that I was switching.
My bad. Didn't hear you say that. Starts a defend mission.
Yeah, so we're gonna defend this way coming across the bridge, and then we're gonna defend the other way. We're gonna cross to the other side and defend the other way.
Okay.
All right.
No correlations. Perhaps another set.
Movement incoming. Scanner must have pissed him off somehow.
Try and keep that bridge electrified. From the right.
There you go.
Going for ammo.
Another wave of signals. Hold fast.
Alright, I'm back.
Great.
Listen up, big boy.
Left. I'm trying to work on the left. You guys work on the big guy.
No more signals. Get moving.
We go to the other side now.
Grabbing
Yeah,
ammo.
let's pick some. We want to pick up ammo and use the kits and stuff here first before we
I'll
go.
get those bastards for this.
Okay.
8 kits here.
I think the other versions of filters like this haven't done this thing where like the filter effect is more intense the further away it is. I like that.
A moment, please.
Gun ready.
Hold while she works.
Yeah, I would quite happily play the entire game.
I agree. Like, it's more memorable, I think, too. I guess maybe it's too big of a franchise to make the whole game look like this, right?
Yeah, like they needed to.
Clearly, Weyland-Yutani studied this complex for years. Long before you arrived, Doctor.
All right, you want to hit that content button?
Oh, there's a button. That was way faster than the last one.
I'm not sure that quite at the end.
Looks clear. Keep moving.
But also the electrifying the big guys, and then us focusing fire is working really well.
Nice.
Sergeant,
Ambush.
it is possible Cynthia's interest in these carvings is related to the anomaly.
Fireteam, scan the carvings fast and be ready for bugs.
Yeah, they stand out way better.
Okay, so this room is annoying because there is not a good location to defend. They will come at us from all 4 quadrants.
Is it best to back up to the door or anything like that?
No, that doesn't really help.
Ready to go.
Because then you end up being in one of the spawn zones. So
There
let's
is a
back up maybe to
commonality,
this door
a
here,
sequence shared with
Okay.
the first set.
but that gives you very poor
I
lines of
knew
sight.
it! Pissed off the Xenos! Xenos, on your ass! Clear.
Time to go.
Get moving, people.
Wasn't too bad.
How long did the company know
Down
about
to
this
1.5
place?
magazines between 2 guns.
Is this why they built Paula Station?
That would suggest Weyland-Yutani has studied these ruins for over 2 decades.
Yeah, both of the current guns I've got really burn through ammo.
Ammo box.
There is a magnetic anomaly nearby. Might you investigate?
Fine. Last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
Alright, so this is going to be aggressively going around the room,
What is this?
getting some scans.
It's got
I think even like the giant head
carvings.
set piece looks
It's
better
getting
with this
Fireteam.
filter.
Those jars.
Now do we just hit? Oh, okay, we have to do each one by
I
one.
have
Okay.
logged a number of characters. We still require a key to translate them.
Xenos!
Whoops, I did that a little prematurely.
The jars. That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those.
They're a little harder to see far
There's so
away.
few.
Yes, so I'm standing next to a jar.
Empty.
Fair.
Where are the rest?
See the jars he's talking about?
Yeah. Are they going to be an interactable?
You'll see. Getting some more ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
I'm already running low.
Rearming.
Fine.
We seem to have entered a different section.
Pretty spooky looking.
Same spinners.
Oh, hello. So get things other than vents to spawn from. Going in the giant HR Giger probably
Esther,
represents
what are
a
the big,
uterus or something.
intestinal tracts?
Insufficient data to speculate.
Knowing Giger.
It's alien. We can't make any assumptions.
You said the thing.
The far platform. There's Wayland equipment around it.
These pendejos down.
Elites. Big guys.
The door head's sealed.
Perhaps examine the object ahead.
Okay. So this is our final battle. You can tell
Grabbing
because
ammo.
there's 2 boxes of consumables.
Oh god.
Rearming.
So yeah, let's heal up. Get and put up any turrets or anything that you've got.
All right, 8 kicks. I'll
I'm
get
close
those
enough to
bastards.
full. Should I just wait?
You should wait.
Yeah.
8 kits here.
So,
Wayland Yutani has interfaced with a non-human instrumentality.
It could control the doors. Fireteam, rig a connection for
I've
Esther.
got a bunch of landmines, so I'm gonna go out and put them up because that's what was dropped for me. I do think that using consumables
Gun
is
ready.
button presses in this game. That does annoy me.
Not too bad on mouse and keyboard. You press C to get a radio wheel, you select it, and then you click it, but... I guess it's not
Okay.
great if you need to use it, like, mid-battle.
Yeah, it's fine for like turrets
Setting
and
up.
mines or whatever, but if you want to like actually like, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah, if you want to use one
the
like
air rounds or something, it's a pain.
Yeah, like if you want to use the ammunition, like it's terrible. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you guys about this. When the rhinoceros shows up, he's gonna run around on this platform that we're defending, and you're gonna have to get behind him and shoot him in the butt.
Okay, classic. Sounds good. Ready to start?
Yeah.
Accessing the Weyland-Yutani translation
Otherwise,
matrix.
you know, it's the usual battle, like, pick a side, play zone defense.
We're gonna play the
There
big
is a remarkable amount of data here.
giant 12-foot bald Jesus from Prometheus, I think. Got it.
Those explosions. Fine. Great.
Yeah, that is a little blinding.
You more! Stay sharp!
Not about my life.
Oh, big boy.
I believe I have found a transliteration key. Stand by.
That's a lot easier when you freeze one of those with electricity. Hey, halfway.
The door can be opened from its console, but it requires a series of commands. I am attempting to determine the requirements.
Oh, I didn't realize the special rounds were extra ammo also. That's cool.
Big Xenos! And surprise, they ain't happy!
I believe I have it.
Hector's got the door! Secure the room!
So one of us can kind of like tank him while the other one shoot him in the butt.
Yeah.
I see.
Grabbing ammo.
He's a pretty cool.
That gravity anomaly
Pretty cool
is
guy.
getting stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
Cynthia's notes contain a term for the builders of this facility. Weyland-Yutani referred to them as the
Hey, what's your uncle?
engineers.
Esther, you can read the text?
Yes, it is very similar to Proto-Indo-European, a prehistoric human dialect.
They seeded humanity.
Get
Got it.
moving, Marines. Things are getting weirder down below. You have to reach that anomaly.
That was fun. Thanks for doing that challenge card.
Absolutely. Although I mean, I did. We didn't get any intel stuff, so that's unfortunate. I just don't know where they are in these later ones.
It's hard to see too with the filter.
And I didn't look it up. So
I'm enjoying it so far. This is my first time with it. Oh, do we not have a No story text this time, it looks like.
Maybe not.
It's cool. I can start up the next one. You have to fire advance.
Actually, give me a second. Let's
Sure.
see about bringing a different gun. This is what
So many games are 4-player. I wish more would do this 3-player setup. It's a different dynamic. Good.
One second.
Sure.
Quick.
So they just patched this? Did it just get like a big expansion or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
It's cool. I'm glad to hear it hasn't been abandoned.
Okay, I'm good.
Wrong one. 1 sec.
I don't know what we found under LV-895, who built that place, or what it's for. The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are still growing. Something's warming up. We need to know what. Get down there and find out.
Hey!
I like this one.
Yeah, me too.
And it drops attachments, so that's good.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
All hands brace for maneuvering. Mark.
The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
Listen,
And that alien equipment. Who knows what it does? Be careful.
Whoa.
Xeno swarm! Get hot!
Thank you. All right. Gun jams.
It's so loud.
Yeah. Is it possible with perfect play to have no one ever get hit by a prowler?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's particularly easy if you bring the someone who's got the Recon class.
That make them show up more on the sensor.
You get a drone that highlights red every Xeno within a certain range.
Oh, that's cool. That still works on the highest difficulty when the normal like radar stuff is less powerful.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Secure.
My goodness, running around.
What are we looking at in here, Doc?
sci-fi places with sawn off
It could be, I mean, with that structure. I have no idea.
Let's see. That doesn't seem like intel.
Makes sense. Definitely had that with gunfire. It's taken a while to just kind of get a sense of where all the bosses and dangerous things can spawn.
Yeah, certainly this is a different game if you know where all the things are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think there's a
Whoever
intel
built this,
down
they
in one
sure
of
as
these
hell
other
hate
ones.
straight fucking lines.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Game has an interesting decision that I think I overall like, even though it makes the game harder. And it's like if you start hip firing, it like locks you out of aiming down sights, like a Jeopardy lockout button for a few seconds.
Yeah, there's even a card that will turn it on to turn on move and aim down sight exclusiveness on a challenge card. You can either be moving or aiming down sights, not both.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like it generally incentivizes. Sorry, I keep getting my brain interrupted by the gun jamming. Incentivizes more deliberate play, it feels like. Oh my god. I keep reloading and instantly jamming. The jam mod really lets me reveals how often I make decisions on the assumption that something I'm shooting is going to die before it gets to me. I don't know if I'm more likely to jam because I have the automatic weapon. I am? Okay. I'll stick to the shotgun then.
Endeavor just detected a burst of 511 kilo electron volt gamma rays from within the gravitic anomaly.
Kilo electron volt. Pff.
Sounds like something just turned on.
It's simply a matter of the fact that, like, you know, if you have a 1% chance to jam each time you fire.
Right. I wasn't sure if it got adjusted for different guns.
See this?
No, I guess that's not.
Sort of caught. There's something shiny here. I guess we can't pick it up though. Let me heal.
I'll get those
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
I think I like queue actions in this game. I'm like, okay, so that thing's coming at me, so I'm gonna click twice, and then it'll be dead by the time I start moving to the left, and then there's a jam, and then I fucking die. Take a shitload of damage because of it.
I'm guessing the route, sending you in the general direction. These halls are nuts.
Stop it.
Somebody take the gear.
This might be.
Found some intel.
That's some intel.
Hey, intel items. Hey, thanks for the follow. I feel like they did a pure random thing with the jamming where I guess if it was a core mechanic, they'd probably make it so that like the first shot after reloading could never jam.
But yeah, it's definitely a pure random thing. 'Cause, like, I've got a 2-shot shotgun, and I definitely just had it jam, unjam, jam again.
Yeah, I had it happen 3 times in a row.
Let's continue.
Sure. One of those things like the shuffle algorithms where they have to make them pseudo-random rather than random.
Movement. Negative ID. Can you see them?
That's cool. I like them putting stuff on the scanner that we couldn't interact with there. Creepy.
Clean out the Xenos first.
Who's jammed?
Having a much better time now that I'm all shotgun.
Hey, hold up and listen.
I will try to acquire a facility layout. Hit only the controls I specify.
Fireteam, set up a perimeter. It could take her a while.
Sentry deployed.
All right. Ready?
Farthest left, center right, center top. Analyzing output. Stand by.
Behind us a bit. Prowler on the roof. Above us.
Power on me.
Prowler on me, thank you.
Big nasty.
Big boy.
Grabbing ammo.
I could only find a local map. Please head up the ramp.
Aid kit's here. Grabbing ammo.
All right.
Xenos ahead, coming over the bridge.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Glitters.
Yo, Honecker, anything you can tell us about who built this place?
There's not one
Space
hard
jockeys.
angle in there. Just curves. Maybe a cultural preference?
They're HR Giger people. They're really into things that look like dicks. Oh, and vaginas. The little, like, vents that they come out of. Hello.
Movement, get a visual before... Gone.
I saw no evidence
it's local life? Or rats.
It's a little.
Palace Station had rats.
Post any screenshot from this dungeon on Reddit, and the top comment will be, oh, I'm reminded of her. Everything reminds me of her. I forget what the name of the big tall Jesus guys is. They're like the founders or the makers or something.
I mean, I think they might be the engineers.
Engineer, that's the word I was thinking of.
Swarm boiling up.
Yeah, they mentioned it at the end of the last mission.
Look right. Watch the far side. Got a drone coming.
It's pretty funny.
There is an unusual power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner?
Oh, no, no ammo refill? Ready?
Yep.
The structure on the ceiling. Over the
Ammo is
scanner.
over here. This is the good place to put that.
Delay that. Box inbound. Go. Watch behind. Grabbing you.
It's clearly the stuff from Prometheus, but I wasn't clear if these characters were familiar with the events of that film.
What's that on the ceiling?
They are
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
Rearming.
I mean, Prometheus happens
We're near the
before
end of the
this,
layout Esther grabbed. Use the squishy thing in that room.
but like all the stuff in it, I believe, is like, you know, Wayland Utah keeps it secret.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output.
Like, we're learning stuff now about Prometheus in this game that like it's the first time that the government is learning some of this stuff.
Sure. Makes
or
sense.
as far as we know, it's the first time the government is
Right.
Incoming. There.
Thank you.
Incoming. Incoming targets.
Ready to heal this name.
I'll get those bastards for this.
Again, I fear I could only extract a local layout.
She's modest. A good university department would take months to do that.
Moving forward. Okay, my bad. See that it opened.
Everyone get this intel?
Got it. No.
Thank you.
Good eye.
map seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
Ah, sorry.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
Nothing quite like someone right in front of you with a prowler on them and your gun's just jamming constantly. God damn, I don't know how that looks on y'all's end when I lag occasionally. My end, I'm just like, feel like I'm shooting something and I come back and suddenly I'm at a quarter health. Yeah, exactly. One true uncle. Behind us or everywhere, never mind. Let's keep going. Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like a control center.
No, careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Could you obtain a LiDAR sweep of the presumed control center?
Alright, be careful, this is...
That'll rile our friends in the walls. Be ready.
This is our final battle.
Ready. Nice. An 8K.
That's the two breaks or whatever.
Yep.
They just come from all sides.
Yeah, they come from all sides. Okay. Ready when you
Ready
guys
to
are.
go.
Sure.
Line is out.
You got Xenos all over. Closing. Xeno drone.
No, stop. Remember to activate my power and then reload and jam 4 times in a row. It's like it knows I have the power on.
Feels like we were all dealing on it first, but not as much as the middle and that way.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think also in the middle, like, we all just low jam weapons, so like shotguns and stuff. Now, like, we need more range.
Been exclusively on the shotgun ever since I was having real problems with my assault rifle. I think I just had a massive lag spike. Thank you for not letting me die. Big boy. Spitter.
Clear. How many of these we gotta kill, man?
Activate that instrumentality.
I believe
That's supposed to be like a break.
Controls. Try farthest left, lower right.
Stand ready, Fireteam.
That's a ship.
To pick up the extra healing pack.
It is the source of the gravitational distortions.
Oh my god, it's a space jockey ship.
Cynthia's asset 0. That's where we're headed, Fireteam.
Get over here.
It is likely that the remnants of Cynthia's forces lie ahead.
Beat. That's a pretty big reward for the gun jam. It is a pretty nasty thing, though.
Yeah. Yeah. For example, we're about to do the third mission of a you know, of an act, and like I'm not putting that one on this mission.
Yeah, makes sense. Those seem to be quite a bit harder.
Yeah.
You have story that? Oh, we have intel to turn in, but no story.
Holy crap, you scanned a GEOS datapad? I haven't seen one of those since I signed up. They're a local brand on Gateway Station. Tower 6, level 33. They'd acquire parts from big companies, closeouts, auctions, and assemble them into gear the megacorporations would charge twice as much for. Somebody on Wayland's staff must be my neighbor. I'm from Gateway, born and raised. It's a primary orbital port for the United Americas built in 2030. We hold geosync over Quito, Ecuador, but we're an independent territory. 30,000 permanent residents, our own rep in the UA Assembly, and our own customs laws.
Cool.
That must have been made by a member of the Weyland-Yutani team studying the ruins on LV-895. They're strange. The outermost you could mistake for something built by humans. Big slab stone construction. The only weird parts are the doors.
Sure.
The second section has the heads and statues. That's not stone. It looks like it, but samples show woven helical structures. Rigid collagens, aragonite, biopolymers. Bone. Genetically engineered.
Oh, wow.
Stronger than steel. Finally, there's the section of carbonized metal. The deepest and most advanced bits. Encased behind the metal are biological systems. I don't know what to make of it. It's like there's 2 or 3 different cultures, different technology levels. But there's a set of characters in all 3 sections. They translate something like, those who birth and kill, Esther says creator-destroyers is probably closer idiomatically.
Heard the new track by Left Upwell?
Oh, I guess there's a story guy.
So, Esther said I should explain the pathogen for you. The genetically engineered mutagen Paula Station experimented with. Wayland-Yutani provided a jar of it, but never said where they got it from. Now, the animals
I
we
didn't mean to
used
skip that.
pathogen on got faster, stronger, more durable, but crazy aggressive too. The company wanted financially viable mutations. When Administrator Bellows arrived, he had pathogen tested on xenomorphs, and that's when everything went off the rails.
It affected animals, but not plants.
Never. Matthews thought its ability to enter cells was blocked or inhibited by polysaccharides, cell walls, like in plant or fungal life. Animal species never have cell walls, at least none we've seen. That's been true on every planet we've surveyed.
Interesting.
We didn't get a choice. Bellows put his own synths in charge of security. He had xenoeggs. He could have done whatever he wanted with us. If it makes any difference, the last surviving pathogen experiment was Monica. The gray-striped xeno you killed on Katanga.
Pathogen be destroyed.
We never found a way to safely dispose of it. Critters mutated by it we could kill. Pathogen itself? I don't know. The safest thing is to leave it in those jars. They're pretty tough. That was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech. Definitely artificial. Unbelievably complex. Way beyond any technology they'd seen. Someone designed it to do what it does. Someone a hell of a lot smarter than us.
How did it work?
Well, I'm an anthropologist, so anything I tell you I got secondhand. I may not remember it right. The team had 2 xenobiologists. Cruz thought pathogen unraveled the telomeres in DNA, then swapped around sections of code. And Pryor thought it activated alleles and non-coding DNA. They couldn't figure out why mutations weren't 100% consistent. It was Etienne who came up with the theory that pathogen can blend the host's DNA with that of viruses or bacteria in their body. Sure, you gotta be busy. Anytime you want to talk about pathogen or anything, I'll be here.
Okay, ready to load in?
Just doing my perk modifiers and stuff real quick.
Yeah, I guess I should check mine too.
Yeah. If you haven't done any of that stuff, you might have leveled up and have some options. I am ready when you guys are.
So,
Yeah, I think I'm done now.
I think y'all are gonna have to remind me where that perk grid is. It's in loadout, right?
Yeah, loadout, and it's, you know.
Oh, gunner perks.
Yeah, gunner
So,
perks hit A there. Yeah, it's a little inconveniently buried.
Should be ready soon. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of this.
The idea of what?
The way you upgrade stuff here, and it's like different shapes and having to connect to different sides. Neat.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's quite good. Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about because I can't see your screen.
Okay, I think I'm all good.
All right, let's do it. You gonna select a mission? There you go, yep.
An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.
Okay, do we want something that's going to give us a lot of rewards because this is the final mission of an act, or do we want something that actually help us?
Help, I think. Just I wouldn't want to lose a bunch of your sub-block time if we fail, so.
Alright, let's do that then.
Nice.
I like more damage.
Take it.
Give us any bonus rewards.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fireteam, get aboard and stop it.
Spoopy.
Pathogen jars.
It's really bad.
They dangerous?
Just a little bit.
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Just a little bit of pathogen.
Signals
Oh,
closing.
cute.
They're unknown. What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Did the little xenomorph vents really need a clitoris?
Are those people?
Oh, spooky. They're husks.
Doc, I really hope that wasn't nobody you knew.
Well, we didn't even know Wayland had a team down here.
Defend from this doorway.
More from behind.
Gross.
Fucking hell, how many are there?
The giant room full of pathogen jars is pretty sweet. That's a pretty cool little horror set piece.
Yeah, that's one hell of a hallway, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They did a good job of showing us, like, oh, there's like 1 or 2 jars. I respect this game's decision to have the different campaign missions feel really different from each other. Does the game incentivize you to play through all of them?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when you're grinding?
Let's find a way aboard that monster.
Yeah, because it gives you dailies and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Do this, do this mission. And there's also specific challenge cards, mainly for doing the final missions of any given match. Without having anyone in your team die, that give you huge bonuses.
I see. Because I like when games do stuff like this and try to make their missions feel pretty varied, but I feel like if you don't have some kind of external incentive for it, people are just going to stick to whatever is most efficient.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's certainly a thing that can happen. Like, there are...
Program destination, Biolab 14, Gateway Station.
Wait, Earth? Are they insane?
Yikes. Wayland Yutani is exactly like Umbrella Corporation. Like,
yeah.
What is your profit model here? I guess you don't need to have one. They're banking on investors giving them money on the proposed use case. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of deadly xenomorphs and a horrible pathogen, and we'll like drop it on Earth. It's gonna be great. Give us money, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, I mean that sounds.
That
like
tracks.
That would be revolutionary under certain definitions.
Yeah.
As I was saying, like, there are.
What the?
Remain
There are
calm.
missions that like are easier that are quicker, easier to find the caches. So like a lot of people will do repeat those missions very early on to get all the
Insufficient data,
attachments.
but it appears you passed.
Little space jockey hallway there.
How can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
I don't hate what Prometheus did with the space jockey, but I also kind of liked an Alien where it's just like, it's just some weird alien that landed here and got fucking killed by these things. So it kind of has like Star Wars prequel-itis in that respect. We have to like define what everything was.
Since when you need to like extend a franchise for so many works and so many years, you just have to keep adding elements, and
right.
You run out of good elements to add.
Lots of them.
It can be hard to reclaim that feeling when you watch Alien and know like, oh, that's just like a weird random thing. Like, oh, that's actually super fucking important, right? You watch A New Hope again, and you're, oh man, why is Obi-Wan wearing the official uniform of the Jedi to hide out?
Let's move before this thing floats off.
Yeah, that was originally not supposed to be a thing.
No, it's just desert robes.
Yeah, originally the Jedi were supposed to be dressed more like Luke is in
Return of the Jedi.
in Return of the Jedi.
I think the most offensive thing, like the dumbest thing in all of the prequels, is when they show that scene where Yoda is training the Padawans, and they all have that blast shield from the Millennium Falcon on their head, and it's like, oh my god, George Lucas, what is wrong with you? Like, that whole scene was supposed to be like, Obi-Wan is trying to do a quick test with the shit that happens to be on the Millennium Falcon. That's not like a formal Jedi test. Are you kidding? It's beautiful.
Grabbing ammo. Rearming.
I think we've seen some like a lot of analogs between
The mutants don't like synths.
film shit shows and video game shit shows, but I don't think I've seen a video game sequel yet that kind of has the problem of the creator doesn't know why his thing is good. A download memory?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Ridley Scott kind of has that problem. Like, he keeps trying to edit Blade Runner to remove the point of Blade Runner.
Big tracker return, but
I mean, in some ways, Metal Gear kind of has that problem.
Yeah, I would agree.
Definitely has that problem. Not
Yeah.
kind.
Kojima is the closest to a George Lucas analog I can think of, I think.
Sentry's ready to go.
So we just fought an invisible panther, and it was much easier than.
Because of the extra damage.
Well, no, because first we trapped it in the lightning trap, did a lot of damage, and then it got caught on the stairs, and a couple shotgun rounds, and it caused us not being able to move through the building.
Nice. I do like the number of units in this game. It's pretty impressive. Also impressed at their restraint to not just like, okay, now there's working Joes, you're going to see them constantly.
Yeah, they generally keep things to a certain point. I would just fucking flat out tell you right now, we're not going to see those rhinoceros.
That's cool.
I do wish there were more enemies with guns so that my shield would actually be
Yeah,
full.
I thought maybe you were going to have gun enemies for the rest of the game at least.
There was a fleeting joy to actually get to do that.
So you'll get more of those in Act 4.
I assume Act 4 would be kind of the mix of everything if it tracks with other games similar to this.
Not so much. You don't really see it. Like this act is really the only act you see pathogen in.
Interesting.
It's still Act 4 is find out what it is, but it's back on the station, so it's
I know this game is very similar to Left 4 Dead, but it's structurally, I feel like it's more like Diablo. Diablo has a really similar act structure where each act has totally different enemies in it. Sometimes they come back, but for the most part, not really.
That was native life. Big cat with chameleon abilities. Watch for the shimmer. They blend, but not perfectly.
Imagine the shimmer guys are way harder on... You don't have the little target outline.
Well, you don't get the target outline with the shimmer guys when they're invisible.
Oh, really? I thought I was having an easier time seeing them. I'll have to check next time.
Grabbing ammo.
I believe there's intelligence. Yeah, I think this is.
Hey, grab this intel.
That's a good time.
Precision, like, that's not like... The guy doesn't have like a weird elephant face. Like, that's like a hat. It's believable. Like, oh, okay, I guess it's like a little oxygen hose or something.
Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Yikes.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Fall back.
Then we keep heading up.
Exactly one coming out of that door. Can it...
Might we get a closer view of the hologram?
Spooky.
Movement from the sides! Garbled signal could be a stalker.
I guess what I'm still able to see is its health bar above its head. Maybe that gets disabled.
Yeah, you can see that one.
We're not going in the objective marker. Okay.
Mutants ahead and to right! Movement in the walls!
Fall back. They're coming at a bad angle. Might be intel over here. I guess not.
Keep sending like one spider to the door behind us. Once you keep moving, I guess. Here they come behind us.
Secure. Resume advance.
There is an open synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Oh, thank God, ammo.
Mierda, Cynthia's team cannibalized one of their own?
Likely necessary to interface with this instrumentality.
Hit this.
Yep.
Sentry's ready to go. Rearming.
The exit to the control room has been sealed. Quantum encryption.
So did the little white spider guys only die in one hit because of your 35% damage buff for the most part?
No, they die in one hit.
I see.
get those
There are
bastards.
other synthetics nearby. If one has an intact memory core, I may be able to reconstruct the cipher.
Alright.
Grabbing ammo.
So we go around the corner, or?
Yep, go and check out the dots. They'll just keep coming until we search them. We find
That
one,
one's too
so-
damaged.
Yeah, sometimes in this game I can't tell whether the objective marker is like, go do this now, or...
I do not believe that one is suitable.
That one we do regardless, or
No, I've had it be the first one. It picks one randomly.
This one is intact. Stand by.
Mutants on the upper deck. How many people did Wayland have in here?
Grabbing ammo.
You go to the other thing now?
I have reconstructed Cynthia's cipher.
We go there.
Access the upper door, over where you entered.
Logging in final course. Awaiting final charge for transit to Gateway Station. Wayland confirmed.
Hey, that's familiar.
Whoa. S, is this something we can mess with?
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up,
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality Oven to grow.
That's cool.
Which means...
Idiomatically, energy capacitors.
Beelining the objective marker?
Yeah, because it's our most defensible position.
Rearming.
Access the control instrumentality.
Do not do that.
Okay.
All right. Grabbing ammo.
Okay, so these things in the ceiling
Hey, check this.
are gonna open up. Like these things with the blue lights on them
Oh, sure.
Look at this.
are gonna open up, and we're gonna and we're gonna shoot at the glowy bits and blow them up, and yeah, because they're the capacitors. So when we blow up enough capacitors, it's gonna want us to go to the other side of the room and blow up some capacitors over there.
Okay.
And then there'll be one final capacitor that'll come up from the middle. So yeah, that's it. And of course,
Hazard.
you know,
Rearming.
Roger.
play defense while we're doing it, but As soon as those things come up, you start shooting them. You don't wait and shoot them later.
Sounds good.
Because everything's just going to keep coming.
Right, so set up sentries or whatever we want to do.
Yeah, set up sentries, and in fact, I'm going to go set up some sentries on the other side so that they're there. They might not still be there later, but they'll do a little damage before we get.
Sentry deployed. Sentry gun ready.
And let me put out my sentry gun.
Benedict.
Of infinite responsibility. On top of this egg here.
Sentry gun ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Let's do
Here
it.
we go.
On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Disable the enzymatic fuel cells. Ah, I see. A 17%
Shootable from all sides, or there's just 3 of them?
more capacitors.
There are 4 of
Take
them.
out those other 2.
I see.
Capacitor down. Seeing a blurry return. Probably a stalker.
And run to the other side once those are all down, or
Wait.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Don't stop.
Don't see any more capacitors.
Alright. You gotta go to the other side and
There is
access
another
Now,
instrumentality at
leave
the far end.
leave the zombies. Just run.
you.
Enter the sequence. Bone,
Yeah, I
protective,
saw that.
withdraw.
Rearming.
There. 2 more to either side.
Buildup rate reduced to 16%.
Got the big one in the middle.
Capacitor is in the center on the floor.
Down to just a shot.
Head to the extraction.
Head
I
to
do
the
not
extraction.
believe the alien ship will fly again.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway. Things have alive. Be just our luck if it heals itself, too.
Past the piloting controls that are shaped like a dick for some reason. Thank you. Wait, sorry. Objective marker. Where does it want us to go?
Oh, he wants us to be here. Wants us to be at the edge of the room. We ran past it.
Oh.
It wants us to backtrack, but not very far.
I see. My bad.
Thank you
Just ran right
for
through
not
it.
blowing it up. There's so much we could learn
We
here.
definitely couldn't have extracted us from any farther back.
I like that that act, and the timing worked out almost perfectly. About 2 hours and 5 minutes. So, the next time we'll finish up.
Awesome.
And thanks for sharing this game. Thanks for getting that retro filter thing. That was really cool to see. I know you've talked about it a couple times before.
Yeah.